And even though they're in different parts of the world, though, I feel like Bayek and Aya's story is not over.
Not by a lot.
Hey everybody, Panther0822 here. We're going to get back into Dragon Age. I know if you guys have been paying attention to the website, I said that I would be starting at 1, and it's quite a bit later than that, so I apologize for that. The brother-in-law was playing Assassin's Creed Origin, and ended up finishing the game. The game's really cool. It has a really awesome ending, and I'd encourage you guys to play it. Or at least watch other people play through it, because it's really cool. So we'll get started here in a minute. I just want to take a few, get this shared out here real fast, and then we'll get started. So if you're hearing background noise and whatnot, that is the brother-in-law. He's still actually playing, but at this point he's doing like the after game stuff, so. As you guys might be able to tell from the title of the stream, we're going to be gathering up the rest of the party members. That's unusual. Twitter normally doesn't get it wrong. And share that out. Okay. But alright, so we've got the phone in front of us so I can see you guys chatting at me. Alright, so there's also been a few other changes since we last played. I've gained quite a bit of power. It's because I've gone through and completed pretty close to all the side quests here in the hinterlands. Oh, going the wrong way. I already got that chest. Okay. So, the main reason for that is because I kind of needed to. In order to really kind of get anywhere in this game, you've got to get power, and the way that you get power is by completing side quests. So, let there be... I don't remember already getting that chest, but evidently I did. Okay. So I'm getting a little lost and turned around here.
Oh, hero.
Mm-hmm. Okay. Okay. Where and what are you guys doing? Decided to finish taking on the bear. Okay. Alright, now I've got to remember how to get to this. So, because I'm in the hinterlands at this point, the person that I am going to try and get is Blackwall. And then after Blackwall, we've got to go to the map. We've got to go to the Wounded Coast so that we can get Iron Bull. And then we've got a quest that we need to do so that we can get Sarah. So those are kind of the, guess, order of operations, if you will. But first I'm going to wander around like a ninny while I'm trying to remember how to get to where I need to go. Okay, I'm turning around. I've also changed over to where I'm using a controller opposed to the keyboard, which has actually made life quite a bit easier. Okay, I've already got that chest. Okay. I think I was in a dead end. Yep, I'm in a dead end. Alright, looks like I need to come up and to the right. And we've got some supplies here. So we'll go ahead and grab the supplies. The other advantage to what I did is it basically streamlines what I need to do for you guys, so that I'm not wasting I'm not really wasting time, other than me just getting lost and trying to figure out where the hell I need to go. Other than that.
That old mute was skulking around again. From some rich family? Maybe. That's why. Stop right there.
What do we got? Me being blind, that's what we've got. Okay. There are some areas that I could have gone to, but again, due to the fact that I'm playing the game through for you guys, I didn't want to do it because I didn't want you guys to miss out. So and the game is glitched. Right to do. What's that? Alright, we've got a few things to loot here real fast, and then we've got other places to be. Alright, we're gonna go in the house here just real quick. I don't remember there being anything here. Oh, there's book there, okay. Alright. I apologize for not going through and reading that stuff. Part of it is because most of it I've already read. But there is I also just want you guys to read it for yourself, so. Alright. Valerio. Oh, I forgot it. There's. Nope. But I can travel there.
What are you doing? David, that's Slow Torment. What are you doing?
I'm listening for something. Turn down.
Oh, Jesus.
What's wrong?
All I hear is a constant feedback sound, and it's like nails on chalkboard.
What was happening, David?
I was trying to listen to see the audio on the stream. It was probably the loop in between that and the mic.
Oh, it probably was. Did you turn it off, the microphone, or?
No, I just turned it. I didn't turn the mic off.
You should have done that while you were making a sound check. Your poor listeners.
Turn the mic off.
You should have done that while you were making a sound check. Your poor listeners.
I can't hear the game though. It's not you. I can't hear the game though. Okay. Alright guys, sorry about that. For some reason, one of my settings got changed on me, so... Alright. So... we need... to...
Easy for you to say. You have mercenaries.
You know, I met Madame de Fer once, years ago at an imperial ball.
Impressive. Did you hear? Did she say anything for you?
She said I was short.
Why not?
Alright. Need... to... I can't mark it. But I do need to go up.
Watch your tongue.
Maker.
Why not?
Okay.
You heard? Maybe. Oh, yes.
Ah, okay. That was the piece on the wall. Alright. This is also a really good place to actually buy schematics for weapons and armor and actually all sorts of cool stuff. But the Black Emporium is actually infinitely better. So... Okay.
Damn, wait, what? I make fun of myself as much as I say stuff like I'm doing this. It's not for me and for me and for them, and it makes no sense. Bayek and Aya breaking up. I yell at Shadow. It's just she's going to take out Caesar Septimus. They have coming an assassin bureau. It'll be founded in Rome because of Aya's mission. They'll call themselves the Hidden Ones, assassins. They're the Brotherhood. That's it. I'm so tired. This happened ages ago, and I'm so. I miss you, D.
There is more.
Okay.
Hmm.
Dan headaches are getting harder to ignore. Nausea's worse, but I keep wishing to know there's something. I wish Bayek and Aya.
Sarah's
with the Cleo and whatever
interesting.
they left with the target on their backs. I feel I'm not going to take my exams and I'm not alone. Even Bayek. someone we loved. It may not be the lofty ideas we had. We didn't have the actual
Nope. Stairs are on this side.
It'll make me cooperate with everything, Sophia. I'm done trying to prove myself. Somehow.
Herald of Andraste. How much did you expend to
Not
discover
speaking
me?
out loud anyway.
It must have weakened the Inquisition immeasurably.
I don't know who you are.
You don't fool me. I'm too important for this to be an accident. My efforts will survive in victories against you elsewhere.
Can't change things. Focus.
Just say what?
Because she doesn't have some
What is that?
we're changed by
Ugh. Squishy one, but you heard me, right? Just say what? Rich tits always try for more than they deserve. Blah, blah, blah. Obey me. Arrow in my face. So, you followed the notes well enough. Glad to see you're... And you're an elf. Well, hope you're not too elfy. I mean, it's all good, isn't it? The important thing is you glow. You're the herald thingy.
They say I'm the Herald of Andraste. But who are you? And what's this about?
No idea. I don't know this idiot from Manners. My people just said the Inquisition should look at him.
Your people? Elves?
No. People. Name's Sarah. This is cover. Get round it.
father figure.
For the reinforcements. Don't worry. Someone tipped me their equipment shed. They've got no breaches.
Why didn't you take their weapons?
That's interesting though.
Friends really came through with that
Their
tip.
their
No
marriage
breaches.
could be completely over because they were
So,
married
Herald of Andraste. You're a strange one. I'd like to join.
How about we get to know each other first? You know, names and such.
One name. No, wait, two. It's... Well, it's like this. I sent you a note to look for hidden stuff by my friends. The Friends of Red Jenny. That's me. Well, I'm one. So is a fence in Montfort, some woman in Kirkwall. There were 3 in Starkhaven, brothers or something. It's just a name, yeah? It lets little people, friends, be part of something while they stick it to nobles they hate. So here, in your face, I'm Sarah. The Friends of Red Jenny are sort of out there. I use them to help you. Plus arrows.
The Inquisition already has friends in high places.
What are you doing, dude?
Can you add to that prestige?
Here's how it is. You important people are up here, shoving your cods around. Blah, blah, I'll crush you, I'll crush you. Ooh, crush you. Step down, you've got big lords with big purses, like the tit we killed. Or was he one of the endless arse-lickers who
Hero.
followed? Doesn't matter. His grand plan was ruined by scrap torn from his desk and a red sock. By someone who couldn't read it. So no, I'm not Lord Poncyfart or Ruffled. If you don't listen down here too, you risk your breeches. Like those guards, I stole their...
Stop.
Look, do you need people or not? I want to get everything back to normal. Like you.
All right, Sarah. I can use you and your friends.
Yes! Getting good before you're too big to like. That'll keep your breeches where they should be. Plus extra breeches because I have all these... You have merchants who buy that piss, yeah? Got to be worth something. Anyway, Haven. See you there, Herald. This will be grand.
Sigma team. Well. They must be convinced you're an assassin already. The boy goes.
All right, so and too many breaches to count.
She likes to pat herself on the back because of that. Yeah, so you can build an animus. That doesn't make sense.
Gotta finish looting here real quick.
Stay away from the laptop. I shouldn't I? It's a terrible invasion of giants. Just as good as me reliving your weakness. Giants are curse. I'm alive.
All right, so nothing else there. I do not think we've got anything left.
I wonder what is he just like walking back and forth?
That's all I can do.
Yeah, those aren't anything. Okay.
No more side quests or anything like that?
Nope. Until they come up with DLC.
They have DLCs, we just have to go.
All right, and now we need to go back to Haven because we need to use Haven so we can get to the Wounded Coast.
It's been a blast.
Thanks, Camille.
But the wild ride too.
Sarah's a really cool character. Little nutty, but she's a cool character. All right. Oh, game's being a little glitchy there.
Maker, though the darkness comes upon me, I shall embrace the light. I shall weather the storm.
Alrighty.
Come back alive. More healing drafts for you, revered mother.
Should probably check my inventory. That's okay. Alright, we've got another Inquisition point to spend.
Has Cassandra spoken to you about my new recruits?
They are not your recruits, Commander. They're ours.
Alright, so that's gonna get us better prices. What's this gonna get us? Okay. I could use plus 50% more XP for every codex entry. That could definitely be useful. Although, I am at one point going to need... to get... this. So then I might want to take the next 4 Inquisition points I get and put it into this so that I can get this, but that's going to take a little bit. Okay, so we're going to come over here. That's going to take some time. That's going to take 3 hours and some change. Which means I won't be doing it in this stream.
To work?
I think we'll use Colin for that one. Looks like we've got a couple of things here to work with. Oh, okay. Well.
Let's see what we have.
Alright, we need to get to... the Wounded Coast is where we need to go. Oh, sorry, not Wounded Coast, Storm Coast. Alright, so we're going to accept that. We're going to venture forth. And we're going to take our normal party. My pup's licking his paw incessantly. Not entirely positive why. We think it's actually his dog food. So here at the end of this month, we're going to change it out. Same brand, just something different. That way we don't have to do any cross feeding.
Your worship. For what it's worth, welcome to the Storm Coast. I would have sent word sooner, but our efforts have been delayed.
How so?
There's a group of bandits operating in the area. They know the terrain, and our small party has had trouble going up against them. Some of our soldiers went to speak with their leader. Haven't heard back, though.
I'll do what I can to find our people.
Thank you, Your Worship. That's a relief. The soldiers didn't have an exact location for the bandits, but they were starting their search farther down the beach. With all this fuss, we haven't been able to conduct a proper search for the wardens either. Well, good luck, and enjoy the sea air. I hear it's good for the soul.
Alright. We need...
I've news, sir.
What is it?
This may be worthwhile.
Alright. So let's take a look here at the map real quick. There we go. So these are camps that we can find. There's some other quests. The main thing, though, is we need that. Mainly because I want to actually kind of keep pushing with main stuff here. Alright. Game audio's being weird again.
Chargers! Stand down! Krim! How'd we do?
5 or 6 wounded, Chief. No dead.
That's what I like to hear. Let the throat cutters finish up, then break out the casks. So, you're with the Inquisition, huh? Glad you could make it. Come on, have a seat. Drinks are coming.
Iron Bull, I presume.
Yeah, the horns usually give it away. I assume you remember Cremisius Aclassi, my lieutenant.
Good to see you again. Throat cutters are done, Chief.
Already? Have them check again. I don't want any of those Tevinter bastards getting away. No offense, Krem.
None taken. At least a bastard knows who his mother was. Puts him one up on you Canary, right?
So, you've seen us fight. We're expensive, but we're worth it. And I'm sure the Inquisition can afford us.
The Chargers seem like an excellent company.
They are, but you're not just getting the boys. You're getting me. You need a frontline bodyguard. I'm your man. Whatever it is. Demons? Dragons? The bigger the better. And there's one other thing. Might be useful. Might piss you off. Ever hear of the Ben Hasra?
I've never heard of it.
It's a Canary order. They handle information, loyalty, security, all of it. Spies, basically. Or, well, we're spies. The Ben Hasrath are concerned about the breach. Magic out of control like that could cause trouble everywhere. I've been ordered to join the Inquisition, get close to the people in charge, and send reports on what's happening. But I also get reports from Ben Hasrath agents all over Orlais. You sign me on, I'll share them with your people.
Works for me.
All right, you're in.
Excellent. Prem, tell the men to finish drinking on the road. The Chargers just got hired.
What about the casks, Chief? We just opened them up with axes.
Find some way to seal them. You're Tevinter, right? Try blood magic. We'll meet you back at Haven.
Alright, so we've got all that. And, yep. Alright, so we've got everybody. As far as that goes. And yeah, so let's see here. At this point, there's really not a lot of main quest stuff to do. There's just kind of some side quest stuff, so.
Those must be the bandits Harding mentioned.
Let's see if we can deal with the bandits. Farming for materials is actually kind of one of the important things in this game. It might seem a little annoying, a little tedious, which honestly it kind of is, but it is important, especially if you want to be crafting or improving any of your weapons and armor, because that's actually really how you do it. You can find stuff by beating people up and whatnot that will give you cool stuff, but for the most part, if you really want the cool stuff, you've got to build it. And honestly, my wife is far better at building stuff than I am. Plain and simple, she's just got a better mind for it than I do. And I'm missing it. Where is it? I guess I won't worry about it too much. I'll try and just grab the stuff that's at like easy access and whatnot, because that'll just be faster. I can always come back for the other stuff later. Good enough. I'm not gonna really worry about exploring these caves too much, at least not on camera, because I really want to try and focus on yeah, I'm gonna leave that alone. One of the things that you can do in this game though is you can actually go after and hunt dragons. My recommendation, don't start doing it until you're probably somewhere around, I want to say probably 15 to 20. You could probably try and do anything at around 10-ish. But that being said, you really want to push it closer to 15 to 20 at minimum. Mainly because dragons are just very, very difficult to kill. I don't know if I can get up this. I might be able to. We'll see. Unfortunately, once you start sliding, it tends to do that. Or it'll be a complete bitch about it and do that to you. Okay, I'm not gonna worry about it. It's starting to piss me off. Alright, pretty positive that's actually what I need. Not what I need. We'll deal with it anyways. No, I gotta wait till I'm out of combat. Although there was a person down over here that we're gonna deal with here real quick. Let those two duke it out. I don't want any part of that. Not right now.
Seeker, you're the dragon expert. What do we do now?
Don't get killed by either of them.
That's good advice. If I remember right, this is actually the weakest out of the dragons that you fight. So I know that's terribly comforting. I can tell it's been a while since I've had to do this, because I don't remember. Alright.
Did you really think the Conclave had a chance of making peace, Seeker?
You do not?
What was the Divine's plan? Bring everyone together and hope really hard they would all get along?
Most Holy did not confide her plan to me. Perhaps she thought they were tired of death and conflict.
Now, when has that ever been true? For Templars or mages?
I will not mock a dead woman, Varric. She did what she could, and that is more than most.
It's actually very true. Whoa. Okay. Either I was slipping really bad or game seriously glitched.
These must be the missing soldiers.
Murdered. Shit.
We should see that their families are notified.
Our men were murdered by a group called the Blades of Hessarian. Seems there's a way to challenge their leader.
Hessarian's blade is supposed to represent mercy, not random slaughter.
It looks like the bandits are camped further along the beach.
Alright, so we've got everything in this hut. Okay. And there is something that we missed behind us. Okay. All right, let's take a look at our inventory really quick, because what we need is not an inventory at the moment. Flicks out a little bit, but it does give us Not really sure it's worth the not really sure it's worth the change at the moment. Alright, I think what I'm going to do is I'm going to wrap up what my current marker's on, and then I think I may end up going back and having some conversations with some people so that we can kind of push some of the main story along a little. That way I can spend off-camera time and do it on the side quests and things like that. Alright, that is coming from inside. Alright, before I go in here, I'm going to save this. I don't actually have the item needed. I need to fix that, actually. There's a crest that you need in order to challenge just the leader. And it makes this quest a lot easier. Alright, we've got a rift, so I'm going to save. I guess not. Ah, shit. Okay. That was a lot easier than I was expecting it to be. Okay. Gonna save. Hey, Hanzo. I hope I'm pronouncing that right. If I didn't, please correct me. That was a little annoying. That's okay, we'll deal with it. Okie doke. Oh, there's what I'm looking for right there. Ooh. Inventory full, alright. I was a little concerned about that. Alright, all your slots are full. Yours, on the other hand, are not. So let's come here to some accessories. That'll help. And no belts available, and we just equipped that. Okay. Well, on the upside, that gave us the, one space for that. Let's take a look at our map here real quick. Yeah, I went the wrong way. Kind of. It's okay. God, that's a beautiful view. Kind of with you on that one. Nice little place to sit and have a drink. All right. Got some RAM that we could do for some experience.
I got a friend who's a ship captain. She would love this place.
Yeah, I know who that is. And if you guys have played the other two Dragon Age games, then you would know exactly who Varric is actually talking about. Come on. Up we go. Alright, there was actually something. You know, it might actually just get us to the next campsite. And go from there. Yeah, I think that's actually what I'm gonna do. All right. Oh, I do want to be a bit careful though. Sliding down these rock faces really does hurt.
We should look around.
Oh, it's behind me. Unfortunately, I can't quite. Ow. All right. What do we got?
The Wardens were here at some point. This camp was abandoned some time ago.
Decent spot to camp.
Alright, I agree with you, Varric. It is a good place to camp. I also think that we're going to go back to Haven here real quick for some conversations, and then we'll end the episode there. All right, let's go have some conversations here real quick. Actually, a couple of them we can have out here.
Is there something you need? Is there anything I should know?
The Lord Seeker's actions are a mystery, but the Templars will aid us. They cannot sit idle while the breach remains.
Why would Templars break away from the Chantry?
The Order believes the Chantry no longer supports their efforts. Not to the extent they should.
What do you think of the people you work with?
Who do you mean?
Hey, you know what? I think we'll call
I
it.
should let you get back to work.
All right, and then Cassandra is over here, so let's talk with Cassandra here real quick.
Greetings.
I have some more questions.
As you wish.
You don't seem to like your homeland much.
My family polluted it for me. What little I saw of my homeland was through the bars of a gilded cage. My uncle treated me like a porcelain doll to be placed on a shelf and dusted only when necessary. Thus, I did not see Nevarra, the real Nevarra, until much later. By then, I realized I knew it not at all.
I don't want to push that question just yet.
So you were the right hand to the Divine?
To Divine Justinia, yes. And Divine Beatrix before her, in fact. The position is normally reserved for Templars of the Knights Divine, but my circumstances were unusual.
Unusual how?
You don't know the story? Thank the Maker. I will tell you if you wish, but it isn't as exciting as some drum it up to be. The short version is that I once saved the previous Divine's life. My reward was becoming her right hand.
Okay.
I'll let you get back to work.
Let's come talk to Iron Bull here.
They've got good form. Cullen's putting his Templar training to good use.
Did Cullen tell you he was a Templar? He's not wearing the armor.
He didn't have to. Might not be a Templar shield, but it's a Templar holding it. He angles the shield just a bit down. Helps direct fire or acid away, so it doesn't spray right into your face. Qunari learned the same thing when we trained to fight Tevinter mages. Your Templar's doing good work.
I'm impressed by what Cullen has accomplished with the troops.
Damn right. It takes time to build a group into a team, but he's got their loyalty. Now he just needs them to make a decent shield wall, and they'll be good to go. Biggest problem for the Inquisition right now isn't on the front line. It's at the top. You've got no leader, no Inquisitor.
Liliana's been pulling the strings of the Inquisition ever since it started.
Red's your spy master, not your leader. I don't see her standing in the spotlight anytime soon. My people don't pick leaders from the strongest, or the smartest, or even the most talented. We pick the ones willing to make the hard decisions, and live with the consequences. Who knows? Maybe you sealed the breach. The Chantry gets off its ass and all those soldiers go home and get fat.
You think?
It could happen. It won't, but it could.
Alright. Let's talk to Varric here real quick.
Need something?
Carry on.
Now, actually, I got to be really honest. I think what I'm going to do is I'm going to start a conversation with Solas, and then leave it on that.
The chosen of Andraste, a blessed hero sent to save us all.
I've no interest in being a hero. All I want is to find a way to seal this breach.
Pragmatic, but ultimately irrelevant. I've journeyed deep into the Fade in ancient ruins and battlefields to see the dreams of lost civilizations. I've watched as hosts of spirits clash to reenact the bloody past in ancient wars both famous and forgotten. Every great war has its heroes. I'm just curious what kind you'll be.
Sorry, guys. There's some people who are who are throwing some stuff there in the chat, and I wanted to actually take a minute or two and actually respond to it. So, so yeah. All right. Let's see here.
What do you mean, ruins and battlefields?
Any building strong enough to withstand the rigors of time has a history. Every battlefield is steeped in death. Both attract spirits. They press against the veil, weakening the barrier between our worlds. When I dream in such places, I go deep into the Fade. I can find memories no other living being has ever seen.
I've never heard of anyone going so far into the Fade. That's extraordinary.
Thank you. It's not a common field of study for obvious reasons. Not so flashy as throwing fire or lightning. The thrill of finding remnants of a 1,000-year-old dream? I would not trade it for anything. I will stay then. At least until the breach has been closed.
Was that in doubt?
I am an apostate mage surrounded by Chantry forces, and unlike you, I do not have a divine mark protecting me. Cassandra has been accommodating, but you understand my caution.
I would definitely agree with that.
Cassandra trusts you. She won't let anyone put you into a circle against your will.
Thank you. I appreciate the thought. But now let us hope either the mages or the Templars have the power to seal the breach.
Alright. We're actually going to talk a little bit more with Solas.
Closing the breach is our primary goal. But I hope we might also discover what was used to create it. Any artifact of such power is dangerous. The destruction of the Conclave proves that much.
You don't think whatever created the explosion was destroyed in the blast?
You survived, did you not? The artifact that created the breach is unlike anything seen in this age. I will not believe it destroyed until I see the shattered fragments with my own eyes.
We would do well to try to recover whatever created the breach.
Liliana's people have scoured the area near the blast and found nothing. Whatever the artifact was, it is no longer there. In any case, did you need me for anything?
I'd be interested in hearing your opinions on elven culture.
I thought you would be more interested in sharing your opinions of elven culture. You are Dalish, are you not?
My people come from the elves who refused to surrender when humans broke their treaty and destroyed the Dales.
Your keeper was not wrong about that, at least. We must mark the occasion of the Dalish remembering something correctly. Perhaps we should plant a tree.
You insult my people.
They insult themselves. Remember, I have walked the memories of the Fade. I have seen the history the Dalish imitate.
The Dalish are trying to restore elven history. If you know something new, share it.
Would your clan listen to what I had learned in my studies? My travels? Or would they mock the Flatir and his stories and go back to their ruins? At least you are asking. But here's something. I will answer as I can.
I'd like to know more about the elves from before our time.
The Dalish strive to remember Hallam Sharal. But Hallam Sharal was merely a fumbling attempt to recreate a forgotten land.
Arlathan.
Elvanan was the Empire, and Arlathan its greatest city. Place of magic and beauty, lost to time.
You've studied ancient elves. What else do you know of Arlathan?
We hear stories of them living in trees, and imagine wooden ramps or Dalish aeravels. Imagine instead spires of crystal twining through the branches, palaces floating among the clouds. Imagine beings who lived forever, for whom magic was as natural as breathing. That is what was lost.
Are all Dalish elves like my clan?
No. Your clan was unique in having enough interest in human affairs to send you to spy upon the Divine's meeting. As your clans have been separate for so long, they have all changed, adapting to the lands in which they live. Some are no more than bandits, others trade freely with humans, and some have disappeared entirely into the forests.
What can you tell me about elves living in human cities?
The culture in alienages or among the slaves of Tevinter is like any of the impoverished and powerless. They cling to memories of a better past, and practice a few rituals to distinguish themselves from humans.
Is the magic they teach in the Circle different from the magic I learned with my people?
No and yes. Magic is magic, just as water is water, but it can be used in different ways. Dalish magic is more practical, not needing chantry approval, although they still frown on blood magic. Superstition. Much of it is more subtle. A legacy from when elves were immortal.
Legends of elven immortality. Did they use magic to increase their lifespan?
No. It was simply part of being elven. The subtle beauty of their magic was the effect, not the cause of their nature. Some spells took years to cast. Echoes would linger for centuries, harmonizing with new magic in an unending symphony. It must have been beautiful.
You said that the censure against blood magic was a superstition.
I did. It's fortunate Cassandra is not within earshot. Most modern cultures forbid blood magic. Publicly, even Devinter disapproves of it. But as I've said, magic is magic. It matters only in how it is used.
I gotta be honest, blood magic does actually seem to be interesting, but unfortunately the way that the game portrays it, or at least the way that it's historically portrayed throughout the game, is not in the best of lights. Unfortunately, blood magic has a very strong tendency to actually pull away and actually kind of hurt the things, so...
I'd be interested in learning more about blood magic.
I would teach you if I knew it. Unfortunately, using blood magic seems to make it more difficult to enter the Fade. You understand why I never bothered to learn it. A shame, as it is extremely powerful, provided it remains a tool, not a crutch, nor a passion.
We'll talk later.
Goodbye.
Alright, and with that, I am going to leave it. So I want to thank you guys so much for watching. And then for those of you who commented, I wanted to thank you guys very much for your comments. It's muchly appreciated. And if I pronounce the name wrong, I very much apologize. But Hanzo said hi, and I wanted to say hi back. And then Gracelyn said that she's also playing herself, and I'm actually kind of curious if this is your first time playing through the game. This is not my first time, though. I want to say this is my third or fourth time playing through the game, somewhere around there. So I'd be interested to know how many times you guys have played the game or played any of the other games in general. So, anyways, I want to thank you guys so much for watching. It is always appreciated. And until the next time, this is Panther 0822. Peace out, guys. Have a good night.